else, another country, another group, you tell the universe that's your reality. That's what you want manifested for you because you're sitting in that energy. You get it? They're doing it on a large scale, on purpose. If we're sitting there, oh, Russia needs all these sanctions and, they should suffer, they should starve. We're saying that. What do you think we're manifesting for our own country? They're tricking us to manifest fuck shit for ourselves. They're tricking us by making us say it over and over and over and over and over again on media, social media, with our friends, our family. It's an agenda. It's not about fucking Russia. It's not about Ukraine. It's about keeping us in a negative state, keeping us, even if it's not directed at ourselves, negativity. So we manifest it for ourselves, for our country. Not about Russia or Ukraine. Everybody's getting played. Everybody's getting played. We're going to sit there and manifest isolation, stagnation, food shortages, financial instability, just because we're sitting there calling it out for another country. That's what we're manifesting. We're getting played to harm ourselves. Go figure, eh? If you pay attention, pretty simple. The littlest things, microcosm, macrocosm. So I sit there and I watch it, and then it breaks my heart. Everybody doesn't know. They don't realize what's being played upon them. They're being tricked to put a spell on themselves or our own country by sitting in that energy. And everybody's talking about the secret, the secret. Well, there it is, the secret. There it is. They give you the answers, but you don't even pay attention. I'm like, what the fuck, yo? What the fuck? We're like little kids that could get convinced into all kinds of fuck shit by our fucking big bully bullshit asshole of a brother or sister. Getting conned into all kinds of shit to get ourselves in trouble for their entertainment while they benefit. It's the same shit. They don't even have to do the dirty work. They just put some words out there in fucking media, and then there we go, casting a spell on ourselves or doing the secret on ourselves. But everybody's all into the secret and don't even realize that the secret is everywhere. We're doing it everywhere. Even when we sit there and want bad things to happen to another country, to the people of another country, we're manifesting it for ourselves. They're sitting there, they're like, oh, that's the enemy. When it's the actual enemy telling us who the enemy is. And they're not saying it's them. We're just getting suckered over and over and over again. The enemy was COVID. No. You guys all know who the enemies are. I'm not going to fucking say it. There's a couple of them. And all I can say is just follow the money. That's why mysteriously all that stuff just disappeared, and then it was Ukraine and Russia. Slam, right, like on key. But I saw this shit being played out a couple years ago, and I didn't know what it was. They were saving it just for that. Everybody, we all need to wake up. Or actually fucking use our eyeballs in our brains or something. Yeah, I haven't decided. I want to do a pattern on the glass. Some type of figure. I have a couple of ideas. But I don't know. I haven't decided. This figure's not going to stay, but I'm just working with it. See what it looks like. So it'll give me more ideas for my final decision. I ate too much. Oh my god. I ate some fucking junk food. I haven't eaten in a while. And even my fucking dogs like the junk food, and I didn't think they would. Cause I'm like I don't eat junk food, but I had junk food like for my mom. I would give it to her every once in a while, switch up the foods, keep her happy. And so there was a lot of foods I didn't want, like it's in the freezer. I didn't want it to go bad and waste it. And plus, short on cash. So I was like, I might also clear out the freezers and eat all the food, not waste it. I was eating junk food. It was actually, I enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy it. My dogs enjoyed it too. They really enjoyed it. Which I didn't think they would. But they did. Yay, junk food. I'm a horrible owner. I know my dogs eat with me. Yeah, it didn't even dawn on me until today. The Ukraine stuff. I thought it was sad hearing this stuff. The people should suffer and they deserve it and all the issues that were going on. And then I guess the universe was like, hey, you need to pay attention for the message today. And it made me sad when they pointed it out to me. Made me really sad. And then it's why would anybody wish something like that on someone else and a whole fucking country? And then I'm hearing the horrible things about lack of food, and then no access to money and the price of everything rising up exponentially, their money is being worth nothing, so that means people are gonna starve, and people are yeah, that's what they deserve. I'm what the I'm what is wrong with us? And they're oh, it's being done on purpose so we can manufacture that, manifest that for our own countries, just by wishing it on another country. And especially when it's unjust. When it's unjust, the karma on that rises up exponentially. Think about that one. So if it works even better, if it's unjust, don't you think somehow, some way, it might be unjust? They make that if they've been wanting to destroy the economy of the United States so they could have supposedly one world order, one form of cash around the world, they would want to manufacture an economic collapse everywhere. The best way is, hey, let's convince the people to do it to themselves by casting their own spell upon themselves, wishing bad on somebody else that's done nothing to them, or maybe what has occurred is being manipulated and manufactured, and the bad guys, you don't know they are the bad guys, and so you're wishing something upon a group of people that have also been manipulated, so it becomes something unjust that you're wishing upon someone or a group of people. Imagine that. Everybody they need to stop. When it's something like that, you need to stop and reassess. You need to be very careful about everything you say about someone, wish upon someone. You better check yourself. Better check yourself. Or you wreck yourself, of course. No, I was going to say that one. Couldn't help myself. You knew it was coming. Do that. Come. Oh, I didn't do the purple. Oh, I need to go back up. Well, did I just finish the blue? Yeah, there's no water. And that's what gang stalkers do. Narcissists and whatever, when they try to make a group of people target a person, they tell them a lie. And then what happens? That group of people ends up sitting in negative energy, and especially if it's something unjust, they'll get karma for that and then manifest what they wanted for someone else. They'll manifest it for themselves. And it gets amplified because it's unjust. Like the narcissist knows they don't, because they've just destroyed or maybe they don't know, but they destroyed, like I say, their energetic system where they don't have mana to manifest anything, so they have to get other people to do it for them. So they get groups of people to manifest something for the person they're gang stalking. And then those people end up getting karma for it. While the narcissist just, I tricked everybody to do my dirty work. And then you wonder, like, you followed someone, you believe someone on something about somebody, and then you wonder why, like, afterwards you got bad luck. Because that motherfucker done lied to you. Used you to manifest some negative shit to someone that didn't deserve it. That's why. Don't think it's black magic. You did something you shouldn't have been involved with. Something that you shouldn't have done. Something you shouldn't have wished upon. And probably spread some lies that the fucking narcissist told you that was a lie. So you gave yourself fucking karma while you harmed someone that didn't deserve it. So you amplified negativity upon yourself. Got suckered. Now we're having that happen nationwide and around the world. They're fucking manufacturing using the manifesting abilities of people and countries to fuck the whole planet. To fuck the whole planet. And they use COVID to do the same shit too. To make people, cities, states, to go against each other and think negatively about their neighbor because someone wore a mask and someone didn't wear a mask. And all of that was unjust. They lied to us. So we're sitting there hurting our neighbor over a fucking lie and then giving ourselves karma. And then wondering why like weird, like negative stuff is happening to us, in our neighborhoods, in our state, and our fucking country. It's a big spell. They tricked you into doing a negative spell upon yourself and to sit in negative energy against someone else and then manifesting it for yourself, for your fucking country. It's all a trick. Well thought out trick by some really disturbed people that understand energy. I wouldn't even want to call it magic, it's energy. And then they're targeting our children because they are one of the best manifestors because they believe. It's all about energy. And if you're aware, the shit that I say, it makes sense. And it's pretty simple. It's just you're so used to, they taught you to focus over here instead of what's actually going on in front of you. Like a magic trick. Focus on the fucking hand over here. Oblivious to what's right in front of your fucking face. And all this stuff. The secret, right there in your face. They tell you the secret. Then they do it to you. Using the secret. So I ain't making that shit up. You just don't realize the extent how the secret is real. And they're using you to manifest fuck shit upon yourself and your fucking country. And the whole world, actually. Not just your country, the whole fucking planet. The whole fucking mind trick. They don't even need weapons. You just need the fucking social media, the internet, and the news, and you guys all get suckered. Like, I just watched this, and I'm like, oh my god. So if you know just the basic concepts of energy, some science, universal laws, just the basics. You don't have to be a super magician. You can see what they're doing if you pay attention. Pay attention to every little fucking thing. What do they allow? What do they not allow? What do they target? Who don't they? What are they pushing? Then you're like, why? Then you get the answer to everything. And apply energy. It's all fucking energy. Everything's energy. Every action, it's energy. Why do they want you to think a certain way? Why do they want you to say this? Why are they pushing this? And then you can even apply it to the narcissist, the psychopath. It's the same shit. On a large scale and a smaller scale. It's the same shit. Same psychology, same concept of universal law and energy, same. All of it, big and small, is the same. It's like I feel like a broken record. We're getting played to hurt ourselves, to hurt our neighbor. They're tricking us to fight each other. Everybody's getting played, even Russia, even Putin, the United States, the Americans. We're all getting played by a specific group, organizations. We're getting played. And it all involves money. Money and control. And then because they can't ascend. They can't ascend, like I told you. If you haven't done the work, you sold your soul, trashed your vessel, and depending on if you've done a real lot of fuck shit, yeah, you can't ascend. So what's the only thing they have left? Make sure nobody else ascends too. so they can stay alive. This is all about them trying to stay alive. Because once we ascend, poof, they disappear. Because they can't survive in the 5D energy or whatever you want to call it. They can't. The full 5D energy. And they know that. They will disappear. They will be erased. They'll have heart attacks, car accidents. They will just be what my guides call it. They will be incapacitated. However that means. They will not be able to cause harm. And they know that. And all it takes is only 12% of the population for us to ascend. And they know that. And then they're using the children to manifest a negative reality. A fucked up negative reality. Younger the better. I think these people are sick. Or beings or whatever the fuck they are. Principalities, I don't fucking know. I just know what's wrong is wrong. And everything is an agenda. Every single motherfucking thing. Pay attention. It's pretty simple if you pay attention and you ask questions about every fucking thing. And then you start noticing the pattern. Then it's easy to see. Just notice the pattern. They use the same fucking pattern because they're fucking cuckoo crazy. It's pretty simple. Like I said, they're all narcissists, psychopaths, sociopaths. Then if you use energy along with that knowledge, you can predict or see everything that they're doing. It's simple. That's the only playbook they know. And if everybody realized that, man, you know how beautiful the world would be? And those motherfuckers would instantly disappear. It would instantly disappear. That's how simple it is. That's why fucking narcissist or sociopath or whatever, that your spouse or family member or whatever, they target your kids. So I don't know if they consciously know what they're doing. They're using your kids to manifest. That's why they lie to them. Get them to believe certain things so they can manifest fuck shit. And then fuck up your kids to turn them into a fucking cuckoo crazy person. They corrupt them. As I say, if you're in a relationship with a partner that has that issue, take your kids away from them. If not, your kids' lives will be ruined. And you get to watch that. And it'll break your heart. There's nothing you can do. Because you wanted to stay there with. Because you thought out of obligation, or that person was going to change, or you can help them, or you're just doing something you can't take back. You can't undo. For your kids. Just saying. Speaking the truth. When I put, be good to your children, raise them well because they can manifest hell for you or heaven. Hence why they target children. Narcissists, psychopaths, sociopaths know and do this on purpose. Keep them away from your children so they don't ruin their lives, also manifesting their own hell. Oh, and then later on, I guess sometime in the future, there's some of this already. But like how they explained to me, nothing's intentional. Even your name, everything's intentional, nothing's by accident. Even your name, your birth date, everything, your social security number, numbers on your driver's license. Like there's patterns to everything. And depending on your path, certain paths have a certain frequency. And that means, like I say, it's almost like a TV channel. And then each path, each frequency has a certain outline that's followed. Keywords, key events, but the stories are different. Just like you can have a reader that a certain group is drawn to that reader because they're on a frequency. So they follow a certain outline, they read a certain outline. So different people can come to that person, and that outline, that story applies to all those people, even though the story is different. And so they're explaining to me that everything has a pattern, everything has a formula, every person's path. And everything related to that person, their life path, the numerology, their astrology, all that together is a formula that will be discovered. Like it'll all come together, discovered that you can actually predict a person's events and future and their path. That there's a pattern. Which was cool. I was like, wow, really? I was like, that makes sense. Because that really, if I'm not giving the details of everything, of all my stuff, because it's kind of mind-blowing. All the numbers, my life path, even like my social security number, it's kind of creepy. And even my astrology. And it actually describes who I am and the process I've went through. And it describes what my strength and weakness is. Even in the planetary system, it's fucking crazy, but I can't. I know some motherfucking hackers will probably try to look at all that, look for all that shit. But yeah, in the future, with a certain group I'll be with, we'll be designing that. It'll be cool. With my guides assisting and directing us where to go, and it'll be cool. And I'll be working with some people that are A lot of math people, astrologers, some psychics, because they already know the personality pattern. There's a couple that I already know they're good at it. They've already got a good head start on it. Like, I have all kinds of stuff they fucking told me. It'll help a lot of people and it'll make a lot of money. And that money will be put back into developing other stuff to help people and to set them free, man. Just set everybody free. And then it'll make it easier for people to know themselves. Wait, did I do it wrong? How did I do it? Kind of looks funky to me. Yeah, I did it wrong. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're proving to me, like, how true, like, everything's already predestined and you just don't know it. That you chose a lot of stuff. Then a lot of stuff goes along with lineage. Even your name was not by accident. That there's power in everything. Words, numbers, shapes, colors, times, positioning of the planets. Even the consonants and the vowels. There's a pattern in that too. And they're even related to, I was going to sound crazy, certain gods. In the patterning in the vowels and the consonants in people's names, it gives you a hint that there's answers to everything everywhere. We just didn't know. Or there's certain people that already knew but didn't want to fucking share it with anybody else. Go figure, motherfuckers. They can suck a dick. Like, all the stuff, man, like, they tell me and I'm like, my head spins and I get excited. Then I'm like, who's gonna believe me? Who's gonna believe me? Yeah. But I'm excited. And pretty soon, all this is gonna come to manifest and I'll be working with some good people. We're gonna be sharing this with everyone. We're gonna make it fucking almost free, if not free, fucking dirt cheap. Because I'm not stupid, we still need money. It'll work out, it always works out. And then I'm excited too, like when I get to truly, like all the patterning, get to understand, and then I get to like when you, like with astrology, when like you first get into it, you're excited and you want to know everybody's astrology and you're like, oh, that's why you're like that, it makes sense. I'm excited about that part. Like, being able to know someone before I know someone. Or maybe even know more about them before they even know about them. And to be able to share it with them. About themselves. Or they can look it up themselves. That would be exciting.